Good morning. Hey, it's Monday, 3:38 a.m. I just made it to the gym. Matter of fact, me and Ricky, we were coming out of church yesterday, and I think somebody had cut her off, or I don't know what the case was. She was driving, and something about motherfucker. That's all I really heard. Now, I want to be very clear. When I say coming out of church, listen, I'm not trying to say highly religion and God. But listen, believe what you believe. I'm going to believe what I believe. I'm going to go. I'm going to read. I'm going to study what it is that I feel like is going to empower me or help me. So anyways, we're coming out of church. Car cut her off or whatever the case was. And I was sitting in the passenger seat, and I said, why did you let that get to you? Couldn't you have just let that pass? And she said, and she brought something up that kind of brought me back to a point that I had forgotten. And she said, kind of like that time when you punched that guy in the face for cutting you off on the road. There was an incident probably, I would say about maybe 6 years ago, when I was driving with a friend of mine, and a car had literally tried to run me off the road. And I took it personally. I don't know whether or not the guy intentionally did it or not, but all that ran through my mind was, had my family been in the car with me and anything had happened, I would have, I dare not think that thought. So the guy gets up to the light, and I'm getting ready to get on the freeway, which is what I was doing initially. The guy is getting ready to get on the freeway, so we come to a light, and instinctively, without thinking, and I've never done this before, I get out of my car, I run around to his car, and I grab the guy through the window and I start punching him. I punched him like twice. Left him, went back to my car, and drove off. Ran through the light, drove off. Scared to death. And what didn't dawn on me was what I stood to lose as a result of my actions. What was at stake had I had been caught? That was considered assault. You make mistakes. But when I had said what I said to Ricky, and she had brought that to my attention, it humbled me. It quieted me. It humbled me, and it said, "Yeah, you're right." We go on to points of rage, or we go on to points of anger where nothing that makes sense or nothing that's logical is anything that we want to partake of or be a part of. And I get it. And I make mistakes. And I make judgments in error. And sometimes I even do stuff stupid enough that could cost me, cost my family. It's okay to make those mistakes. What's more important is that we remember how we felt and what we did after that in order to come out of those mistakes. I ended up selling my car even as a result of that. I was completely freaked out. I didn't even want to get back in the car anymore. I'm thinking, this guy knows my car. I'm going to go to jail, and I'm going to be away, and I'm going to miss my family. And it was just a mistake. It was an error in judgment. It happens. It happens.